How does one create history? By beginnings? Wars? Innovation? Success? In over 200 pages, explore 50 years of WWE's historical reign in sports entertainment. WWE 50. Available March 31st. Pre-order now online or wherever books are sold.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Harley Race.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Welcome to Ringside. I am Dan Maratti, along with the legendary Ox Baker, as Tiger Mulligan puts his undefeated streak on the line against the man making his debut, to the right, Tony Gangsta.
I don't care about Tony Gangsta. I don't care about Tiger Mulligan. I want to talk about what the miscarriage of justice which happened last week. My man, Gino Martino, number 10. What kind of crap is that, Dan?
It was up to Commissioner Von Johnson.
Where is that coward this week?
Commissioner Von Johnson is not with us, but we have an outstanding matchup in the ring, Ox.
Outstanding matchup. I don't see Gino Martino in that ring at all, but I'll give you something. That Tiger Mulligan, what is he, undefeated here in the MWF?
He is yet to taste defeat.
Well, guess what? Because he hasn't signed at the bottom line against none other than Gino Martino. And what a miserable Thanksgiving we had last week.
What was wrong with this Thanksgiving, Ox?
My Thanksgiving was great. I was upstairs eating 13 turkeys with my grandmother, but I wanted to make Gino hungry. You talking about hungry young athletes? Well, you got the hungriest, and I'm talking about Gino Martino. He was down in the dungeon eating raw meat.
He was eating raw meat?
Raw meat from last year's Thanksgiving.
From last year's Thanksgiving. Well, I really don't know what to say about that. I see Tiger Mulligan is pushed into the corner by the rookie, Tony Gangsta.
He better watch himself, too.
Well, he's training up at Killer Kowalski's wrestling school. Rookie taking on the veteran Tiger Mulligan here. Will the undefeated streak remain intact, Ox? Your opinion?
My opinion is I don't give a damn. All I care about is Gino Martino. We're going to go after anything that the MWF throws down to our path. Don't even get me aggravated this week.
To his credit, Ox, Tiger Mulligan was ranked number 2.
He was ranked number 2. You wanted me to get a smack aside of your head? I'll beat up your grandmother also. Number 2. Number 10, Gino Martino. You know what that means? There are 9 victims ahead of us, just like Gino said last week. And guess what? You could be one of those victims too, Dan.
I am not going to be a victim here. I am a broadcast journalist. No one is going to lay their hands on me. Last week, your protege, Gino, put his hands on me.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Because I told him to.
You weren't even here.
I have mental powers that go to Gino. You know why Gino's not here this week? He's getting ready for next week. Do you know what he's doing next week?
What is he?
He's going to eat one of the hungry young athletes here in the MWF. Right now, he's over in Japan in the Kumite.
He's going to eat one of the hungry young athletes.
Yes, he's going to eat them. And maybe he'll eat Tiger. You know why? Because they're great. You ever heard about that Tony the Tiger?
No, I wouldn't confuse Tiger Mulligan with cereal. And Tony Gangster, if he continues along this path with another one of those kicks, he might not even have teeth. He may be eating strictly cereal.
What would you call that?
Face first to the mat. I'm not the Jackal. I don't know the name.
Face first to the mat. I'll give this kid some credit. He seems to have some type of skills, but he doesn't match and compare his strength to my man, Gino Martino.
Well, perhaps not in strength, but in other ways. Speed, agility.
But
wrestling ability.
Are you trying to say Gino's not a fantastic wrestler? He's probably the best wrestler that I've ever managed.
He is a fine athlete, but he was ranked number 10, Ox.
That was rigged.
It was rigged?
It was rigged. Obviously it was rigged. You gave that Road Dogg number 1.
I'm disgusted by that, just like everyone else is. I can't comment on that. I'm not Commissioner Von Johnson.
I want to recount it. I want Road Dogg number 10 and Gino number 1.
No, there is no recount.
Has anybody else in that top 10 retired a person?
I have no idea.
Absolutely not.
No. In the MWF, no one else has been retired other than the Big Shot.
And who did it? My man, Gino Martino, when he retired his grandmother, too.
This is true.
getting back to this matchup here right now, I want to focus on the competition because this is what we have to deal with. We have to deal with these hungry young athletes.
Tiger Mulligan makes a big mistake there, turning his back to Tony Gangsta. Gangsta off the rope, cross body, 1, 2, out at 2. Tiger Mulligan, big mistake there, Ox.
Big mistake because he doesn't know that guidance at ringside like I have. I am Gino's guidance.
Drop kick there, shades of Bob Holly.
I don't care about Bob Hardy. I don't care about Tony Gangsta. I don't care about Tiger Mulligan. All I care about is Gino Martino. That poor man, his mind has not been right since he was become number 10.
Some have said his mind hasn't been right since you began to influence him.
Because I have a mind and I've been retraining that killer. It's like reprogramming a computer, but I'm reprogramming it to kill, to kill, to kill. He's hungry.
This isn't killing. It's an athletic competition.
Yeah, all right, then he's not going to kill him. He's going to win. He's going to win. He's going to win everything because you know why? Because he's with Ox. And Gino and Ox, we are like the terrible twosome of wrestling.
Oh, he went for a leg drop off the top rope, and nobody was home, Ox.
Obviously, there's nobody home because no one cares about anybody except me and nothing. What's his name? Don't you look at me like that. What's this guy pointing at me telling me there's only a few minutes left?
I have no idea, Ox.
Gino Martino.
Tony Gangster up to the top rope. Looks like he's going to attempt a moonsault, but Tiger is out of the way. Veteran instincts right there, Ox.
I'll give it to the kid. He had veteran instincts right there, but he has nothing compared to Gino Martino.
Nothing compared to it. Looks like he's going up for a razor's edge there, Ox. But he drops him back, face first into the mat. That could be it.
I'd like to see him try that to Gino.
2 and 3. Tiger Mulligan continues his undefeated streak here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation. And next week, Gino Martino will be in action, Ox.
That's right. Can't wait. See you next week. Gino, get ready.
We will be back.